Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm Mika Frankl, and I'm joined by Nick Gonzalez, president of NG Enterprises, LLC. We know him because we brought him on to talk about Nowhere to Run. But last time on, we talked about the expansion of the organization, also incorporating now Combat Sports Club. And we're going to be heading to Grapplefest October 2nd at Training for Warriors Albuquerque. So Nick, fill me in on some more details.
All props to Dave Freelander for everything he's done and always built up Combat Sports Club. And, now it's my turn. He's handed the reins over to me, and here we go, baby. This is our first show. We're coming out swinging, coming out with our hands up and just going to throw down, man. See what we got going on. We got tons of matchups. Man, New Mexico is coming out strong. They're representing. There's all the gyms are showing a lot of love and support. We can't appreciate that enough. Without the gyms, without New Mexico, without all the fighters, man, we have nothing. Man, it's going to be super excited. Like you said, it's in TFW. It's submission only. One single 10-minute round. No overtime. No judges. No points. You go out there, you go to work, you submit them, or go home.
In the press release that I received, it said that John Dotson is going to be refereeing the no-gi bouts inside of the Grapplefest ring. So are we doing this on a mat, in a ring, in a cage? Where exactly are the bouts going to take place?
That's a great question. It's going to be in the ring, the full 15 by 15. We're doing that on purpose because it's elevated and it has a lot of give to it. So slams are allowed, slam escapes. All slams are allowed because the ring has give. It'll bounce. But we want to elevate them. We don't want them on the floor. We want everybody to see them one match at a time. Plenty of room to go in there and go to work.
We're going to get everything under the sun. We're going gi and no-gi. We're accepting from black belt to white belt, beginner and advanced, light to heavy. Was there ever a question of narrowing the field, or was it always going to be all-encompassing?
Everybody's welcome. If you're ready for it, we want you on it. It's different from everybody else. I wanted to make sure about that. I didn't want any kind of relation to any other show whatsoever, and trying to just keep it distant as much as possible. If they are ready, we want them on. You know what I mean? This is not a competition for everybody, and we're okay with admitting that. Come out, fight. Show us what jiu-jitsu is about. Show us what the grappling is about. Come out and represent. Go hard. You got 10 minutes to get the job done. Everything with purple belt and above is legal. Wrist locks, neck cranks, you name it, man. It's all legal. They could sit down. They don't got to hold any lapel or control their opponent's, gi in any form or fashion. You can grab the gi any way you want. It's on you. You go to work, man. Let's see what you're made of, And I did that on purpose. I'm a little old school, so I'm going to keep it old school. You know what I'm saying? I want the fight. I want fighters to come out. I want fighters to be in the ring. And that's okay. If this show isn't for you, that's fine. We look forward to all the other shows coming out here, and, go compete on those. I mean, there's plenty going on. This show is for the warrior. This show is for the fighter, and that could be from a child up to a black belt adult. It really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If you want to bang, come on. We want you on this show. You know what I mean? We're here to bang. You know what I mean? All we want to see you do is submit somebody. You know what I mean? That's it. And that's it. Do what you got to do to get there. You got 10 minutes to work. You got 10 minutes to bring that pain, to bring the heat, to bring the smoke, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Bring it. We're excited about it. Come on. You know what
It's Grapplefest bringing Submission Fest. That's what you're trying to do.
You know what I mean? We're just trying to stand out from everybody else. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to go and want rule sets and want points and this and that. And man, you know what I mean? If we ain't throwing hands, then you know what? Let's just go for submissions. You know what I mean? Live rolls, and let's get it, baby. You know what I mean? There's a lot of talent on the card. And it was nerve-wracking, I admit, to come out with that rule set and approach the city with it. You know what I mean? And the state with it, and see how they felt about it. And wow, they're speaking on it. They're coming out. They want to get some. We love it. You know what I mean? We absolutely love it. So respect to all the competitors. all the coaches, all the gyms, just continue to try to build New Mexico. You know what I mean? And if New Mexico can come together and show support on each other, who knows what we can do? Keep supporting each other's shows and getting out there and giving our fighters opportunities to represent, to express themselves out there and to go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, we want you on. We want anybody and everybody. If you want to be on, we want you on. We got people doing catch weights. We got people stepping up on, oh, I'm a blue belt. I'll take that purple belt on. I'm a brown belt. I'll take that black belt on. I love that. That's what I'm about. I'm about the fight. I ain't about the belt. You want to come get some? Come get some. You know what I mean? I love it. We want to hold the integrity of the show and what Dave built, and and I just want to make sure I take the show down the right path and evolve the show and continue to just try to just make it happen, man. We gotta help New Mexico any way we can, and we're a legit state of fighters. You know what I mean? So hey, you know what I mean? Let's get after it. And I just want to show that support, and obviously the gyms and the fighters are showing a lot of support, and we love it. There's a lot of fighters fighting twice. Doing a gi and a no gi. Some fighters are doing 2 gis. Some fighters are doing 2 no gis. It's okay with us. You want to do more than one? Get on. It's all right. You know what I mean? And that's fine with us. We're cool.
At the moment, I'm exactly trying to look at the count that it was. You tagged me in a photo last night, and I believe right there we had about 47 matchups matched last night. So 12 days away, about 2 weeks. Where are we hoping to be? What is your target for number of contests on this card?
There's no limit. Whatever. 50, 60, 100, whatever we do, whatever we could get. It doesn't matter. If we could put on a great show out here for everybody, then we're going to. And I get a lot of questions. Is it a tournament style? No, it's not. It's going to be the Superman style. But yeah, facts. You know what I mean? Superman. You got to get out there with that. All right. So it's like one of those. You know what I mean? And basically, the reason why we didn't do the big gym tournament is, well, with all the stuff going on, they're kind of shutting down crowds of 2,000 and above. So we're just trying to play to the game, you know what I mean? And just still be able to do something for New Mexico fighters. We have to keep everything going strong, and we have to, just got to go out there and put out work for these people and everybody else. It's a limited number of tickets that are going to be sold. So we wanted to sell it out first, right? Obviously, we want people to come out, enjoy themselves, come out, see it live. The energy is always different. Everybody knows that.
Okay, I brought it up at the beginning of the interview, and I kind of transitioned in a different way. Your man, John Dotson, he's going to be overseeing, officiating the no-gi. How big of a coup is that for you, getting a guy that knows what he's watching?
Oh, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? The 2-time world flyweight contender, most UFC flyweight knockouts. Come on. Who doesn't want to be around John Dotson? Energy, a ball of energy, a ball of positive energy, tons of knowledge, one of the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We're super pumped that he's even willing to come out and do that for us. And how exciting. You know what I mean? That's great. We always appreciate and love John. He's the man. He's always stepped up for New Mexico. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit that's my mentor, longtime training partner, really good friend. I have a lot of respect for him, and for him to not only be training for a fight and have his family going on and his life and stuff, you know what I mean? For him to make time for us like that we're truly, truly appreciative of that. That's really cool of him.
And the event's going on at Training for Warriors, Albuquerque. So everybody wondering, that's 2105 Commercial Street, Northeast here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Can you talk about them a minute and the part they're playing and helping out with this event?
Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, big props to Sal Mota and everybody over there at TFW. Sal Mota, he was one of my judges at my kickboxing show, right? The last Nowhere to Run for the grappling side of it. And he saw what we had going on and he got so excited. He was like, man, can we do this at TFW? Come by and look at the gym. I was like, Yeah, I mean, like, he's like, "Will you bring this show here?" I was like, "Let's go have a look at it at the gym." I walked into the gym. I was like, "You guys want me to bring the show here?" They were like, we would love it." And I was like, "By all means." I mean, yes, I'd happily bring the show here. And how exciting was that for me, for someone like Sal Mora, who's done so much for the game here in New Mexico, Bellator and everything else, fight shopping, done so much, and for him to approach and make the offer you couldn't resist, you know what I mean? I was so appreciative, and I saw the light in his eyes, and he was so excited, and that's what the type of people we want to work with and want to be around. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, look at the great work he's doing, for the show. I mean, him and Josh in it, man, with all the posters, all the Combat Sports Club, making of all the T-shirts. That really, truly a blessing, and I can't thank Sal Mota enough, and the whole team, Josh and everybody over there at, Vicente and everybody at TFW, Training for Warriors. I mean, we can't thank them enough. I mean, we were truly, truly appreciative of them letting us come in and do what we want to do there. You know what I mean? And they're in total support of it. How exciting and how cool. Really.
And when we're talking about grappling and you brought up Sal Mora, it gives me the perfect opportunity to inform the whole internet. If they didn't know, Chael Sonnen wasn't the first one running grappling matches out of an MMA cage. That happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico first on AAA MMA, put together by Sal Mora. Little bit of history for everybody. Show the respect to an innovator here locally.
Couldn't have done it without him. All the work he's putting into this show, him and Josh, is just so, so amazing. They're blowing my mind, and I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? I'm just like, just matchmaking, and I'm just seeing what they're doing behind the scenes. It's just absolutely fantastic. I'm just so thrilled and so excited and so pumped. All the ticket sales where you can actually purchase your tickets online. And then, of course, the fighters get 20% of that purchase. And all they have to do is go to purchase the tickets, and you get a thank a fighter option, and then they get a drop menu and actually select the fighter they wanted to support, and that fighter will receive 20%. Plus they get their tickets. So I mean, like, how cool is that? You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know what I mean? So that's just so mind blowing, and it's so awesome, and it's wow. Sal Mota, Josh, you guys are killing it, man. I appreciate y'all.
I already gave the address for Training for Warriors, Albuquerque. I need you to tell us when the doors are going to open and when the event's going to start.
That's a fair question. The event starts at 2 p.m. The doors will start opening by 1:30, no later than 1:30. Obviously, if we're behind on something or something, but we should be fine. Everything's going to be right on time. We're gonna start on time. We're gonna get to work, man. We want people to get out there, get going, not sitting around, not waiting. 2:00 is when it starts, and 2:00 will be the first matchup.
October 2nd. I can't wait. Nick, thank you for the time.
Absolutely. I always appreciate you, Mike. You're the man. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you always.